Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Nikki Free. I am an Los Angeles based YouTuber, and today I just want to kind of come on and see, first and foremost, how are you guys doing? How are my subscribers? Are you guys making it out there with this whole corona? Oh, I forgot. You know what? Newsflash, they don't really want us saying the CV, I don't know. I guess like the videos, it really like messes with the videos when you say that. Like they kind of like can demonetize you and things like that. So I'm like, we're just gonna say CV. So anyway, basically, how are you guys doing? How are you holding up? For me, I'm telling you, it is taking a toll on me, like just in general. I think we're what, day 9 right now in this whole like shutdown. And as I said, I'm in Los Angeles and I am used to hearing noise. I mean, it's so quiet. I mean, I can literally right now hear a pin drop. It's really quiet. And there's not much going on, of course. People are following the rules and staying indoors, but at the same time, it's like, man, like it's so weird to it's one thing to want to be a homebody and stay home and chill, and it's another thing to not have the option if you want to get out of that mode and go somewhere with your friends. It's very different, and it's funny because a friend of mine and I were talking about how, as in the title, we were listening to D Nice, and my friend was like, "Dang, this makes me want to go to a rooftop bar," and I'm like, "Yeah, that would be just." So fun. That would be so cool to be able to just go to a rooftop bar right now and, have some drinks, blah, blah, blah. But of course, that ain't happening. So it's just like not being able to do like certain things. It's just really like hard. But anyways, again, how are you guys doing? I really hope that you guys are hanging in there, coping with all of this. I know it's a lot because I'm feeling it, and I know that this is something that we're not used to. We don't know, like, we're not prepared for this, just same ways like the bodies aren't prepared for the CV. We're not prepared for this whole new way of life, but it's like we just have to adapt to it. It's kind of is what it is. There are a lot of things that are making it harder though, but we'll get through this. This too shall pass. I did see something today where Canada is like, they have something in place for their citizens where they get like a couple of $1,000s. All they have to do is go online and sign up for it, and they'll have it in like 10 days. I'm like, what? And they're saying that, first of all, they're still voting to get everything through. They're still discussing to get everything completely through with our stimulus bill. And it just hasn't been finalized yet. They still have a few more steps to go. Yeah, they kind of agreed on what the package is going to be, but they still have some more steps to go. I watched today, there's still some more steps to go before it's like, okay, we are ready to do this. So we still have a little bit to go before everyone is getting, funds. There's families out there that I think probably need to be put first, like I think the citizens, the people who are hurting the most are the people who don't make very much money, the people who do live paycheck to paycheck, the people who may not have money to go buy groceries and things like that. Those people are out here suffering, those people are out here, depending on their jobs, depending on a lot of things. And then this boom comes and it just throws everything out of whack. And a lot of people, the funny thing about this is a lot of people were struggling before this happened. And those are the people that are really, That's the people you got to think about. You know, some people are okay. Some people are still working. You know, I've called a couple of places and I've spoke to people and I could hear like their dog in the background and they're like, yeah, our company, you know, has us working from home. So they're at home working. So therefore they're still getting their same income, you know, or something like that. And then there's people who, from what I'm hearing with this whole stem, and you know, for me, I'm not a political person. You know, I really don't like to get into politics, but I have been watching Trump and all his people because I need to know what's going on. You know, at this point, I'm not a big news person, but I've become a news person because I need to know what's. I don't know, like day to day, like when it's going to change. So I need to know what's going on. It's funny because I didn't even know about the Los Angeles shutdown. My friend texted me like, we're shutting down tonight at like midnight. I had no idea. And then from that point on, I'm like, okay, I need to be on top of this news thing because I hadn't even like heard about it, you know? So anyways, that's neither here nor there. Point is, it's like they're basically saying, from what I gather, they're going to have this stimulus package. They're going to bail employers out and basically like those really small businesses, they're going to help them to be able to continue to pay their employees wages so they can keep their employees on the books. They're also going to make it so people who I guess couldn't stay on the books can somehow go and get unemployment and get uh, from what I understood, which, so it's conflicting information because I did notice one person said what they're doing is they're raising the unemployment by $600. And then I heard another person say people will be able to get their exact wages for up to 4 months. So I know they're still working on this and I may not have the most up-to-date information. So the information that I'm putting out there, by no means am I saying that this is what's going to happen. I'm just letting you know what I have heard, you know, so far in my day. Now, I've had other stuff going on today. I haven't been like totally glued to the news, but I did hear a couple of updates today and they're saying that they're getting close to being done. By next week, they're supposed to be having these loans where I guess small businesses can get their money within the same day. I believe they said it was up to $10,000 that they would be given to small businesses and people who generally wouldn't qualify for those types of loans. They're deferring the payments, they're deferring like interest and things like that. So, I mean, they're doing some things, you know, to help the businesses, but they really need to make sure that, to me, I think the families as well are taken care of because everybody's situation is different. Here's the thing, you know, everyone's situation is different. And one thing that I must stress is that with that whole saying that everyone's situation is different, we all live in different parts of the United States. And there are some parts of the United States that are very inexpensive. And those people are getting the same amount of money. From what I've been hearing, we're getting it's like a blanket amount as people who are living in very expensive areas. And I just find that kind of hard to believe. Also, I feel like the areas that are hit harder, like the New York definitely first, because they are really getting slammed. Prayers out to them. New York, you know, Cali, California, and DC. Our areas have been hit the hardest. So that's, to me, get those areas taken care of. And then the areas that have like one case or whatever, you know, follow up as such, you know, because the people who are just already at the peak heights, and again, New York, I think should take priority over everyone because look at all those cases they have. Look what's going on over there. We don't want them to get in a bind. So yeah, these are things, and you know, I have to admit, they did kind of touch on how they are looking at things like that. They're looking at areas. And also, I noticed that Trump touched on that those areas that I mentioned that aren't really being affected so much or who don't really have cases like that, those could potentially be the areas, or that part of America could be the part of America that opens back up, whereas other areas will stay closed. Some areas are okay and they can just open back up and kind of go back to normal to kind of get us, going again. Now, again, this is what he says. From day to day, it kind of changes, so we don't know. Some areas that didn't have any cases, they may spike. So I'm sure everything is just being based on what's going to happen, I guess, when they do their stats or what have you. It's just all like a lot, it's just a lot. It's a lot to take in. And then I think there's a lot of lies being told about certain things. I just feel like we don't really know the 100% truth about everything. And I'm just saying that worldwide. I'm not saying any specifics here. I'm just saying worldwide. I just feel like we don't even know. I think some people are lying. I think some countries may not be given all the data. Some countries may not have the data. So some people may have to make some stuff up, and fudge the numbers and things like that. I don't think we really have a grasp on this thing to know exactly what's going on. And I think that's what's most scary. And I think that's why you see the need to shut the F down, because everyone is like wondering what's going to happen next. And no one wants to see all these people just die, because of this. And it's one thing to die, because listen, you were unhealthy, blah, blah, blah. And you just lost your battle to the flu or what have you. But it's another thing to die because you didn't have a ventilator and your life could have been saved. And that's one thing I do like. This guy, I never really paid attention to him, but I really like him, from what I've seen thus far. And I have to be careful about saying I like someone, because it's like every time you say you like someone, it's like, you do a little research on them and like, they're a horrible person, But I don't know. I don't know this guy like that. But what I've seen of the Cuomo, from New York, the governor of New York, he just seems like, okay, someone that when he speaks, it's like, yes, it's very like, I can listen. He seems like he knows what he's talking about. He seems pretty intelligent. Like, I like to listen to him speak, even though like I'm all the way across the country in the second largest state, the second largest city in America, and he's in the first largest city in America. But I like listening to him because he's in a large city and he's speaking like large city things. And I know like we are in that whole top 3 of the people that are just not doing good with this situation, even though we are so much less than New York. Like, it's insane. But I know that has a lot to do with, first of all, Angelenos, we drive, for the most part. So most people in LA are driving. We also, yeah, in the city, it's, there are places that are kind of close together, but nothing like LA. Nothing like New York. We're not like living on top of each other like New York. So we do kind of have our space a little bit more. Whereas with them, they are together, like really, really, really together. So, of course, it's inevitable that they're going to have more cases. But anyways, when he speaks, it really like intrigues me. And I like the way he speaks. And I like the way he kind of like stands up for his citizens and how he, seems to want the best for his people. Now, I don't know if that's the case for real. I have not like sat here and gone back and researched him, and I have no desire to at this point because there's too much other stuff going on. I need to pay attention to what my own governor is doing. But I'm just saying, like him talking, it just really made me realize, wow, they have a lot going on there in New York. And man, when you think your state has it bad, just look over to New York because they really have a lot going on. But anyways, yeah, that's a whole other thing. But yeah, so Trump, is saying that the whole Easter thing, and he's optimistic, and that's very close. It's very close. He's saying that he would love to see the country open back, by Easter. And I think he's just saying just that that's something he would love to see, because this is definitely not something that other people are saying that can happen. That's just definitely like his thing, because he's worried, about the economy. Oh yeah, which brings me back I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. That brings me back to Cuomo. The whole thing with Cuomo is he seems to care more about, not people not dying. And he was the one that brought up the ventilators, and how, like, if we don't have enough ventilators, people are going to die and stuff like that. So my thing is, with these people that are older, there have been so many insensitive people to me when speaking on older people. And I'm thinking to myself, how old are your grandparents and your great grandparents? Like, don't you want them to be okay? Like, there's so many people that are like, well, they're old anyway. But I mean, they were going to die anyway. I mean, we're all going to die anyway, if you think about it. And to be honest, people are living longer and longer these days. And my thing is, I don't care what anyone says. I don't care how old someone is. If you can prevent them from dying, and they live 10 more years or 15 more years or 5 years, I think it's worth it. It's worth it. So all of this like cavalier attitude from people who aren't in the age group, which a lot of us are not in the age group, right? A lot of us are going to be fine. We're not in the age group to be like high risk, and that's fine. That's fantastic. But I think for me, this is just speaking as a human being, thinking of other human beings. If I were in the age group, I would want a fighting chance, I would want that fighting chance. So to say, I know, like, I think it was like the governor of Texas or something. Had to be Texas, yeah. He was saying how, like, I guess he's 72, and he's more of the attitude like, we're not going to ruin the economy over basically, I guess the elderly. And he's like, us 72-year-olds will be okay. Now, again, he didn't come out and say, we're not going to ruin the economy over these 17-year-olds, but, he implied that. And it's just kind of like, wow, it's like, I don't know, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. But then you look at it like, of course, like, we don't want to ruin the economy over anything, but then it's just like, these people are not dispensable, at the same time. So I think people should really choose, like, how and what they say. I just think, like, these people matter too. I mean, yeah, they're older, and of course, like, if you're 30, of course, you have the chances of you living longer than an 80-year-old or 70-year-old. Yeah, of course. But I still think their life, it matters. You know what I mean? Like, I think, like, they should also have a chance. I don't think we should give up on them. It's kind of hard, because when you think of, like, our future and the economy and things like that, yeah, I don't want to see it ruined either, to where, things change drastically, and, we're all struggling really, really, really badly. But at the same time, everyone else, the rest of the world is shutting down, and at the end of the day, we got to do what we got to do, But back to D Nice. Let's get off this serious stuff. Back to D Nice. D Nice, oh my God, he is so cute. He is so, like, I like him, He is just getting us through this damn coronavirus, one song at a time. And I love it. I love him for that. I love what he's doing. I love that he's just a great person, to do this for us. And it's fantastic. Now, I guess other DJs have been going on too, and I'm not going to say I know who they are, sorry, you know. But a friend of mine told me, like, yeah, a lot of DJs are starting to go on. And I think that's great for all of them too, whoever they are. I think that's fantastic because music heals us. Music is something that we all just enjoy. It lifts our spirits. I mean, we can't live without music, you know? So, yeah, I love the fact that, you know, DJs are going on and DJing and things like that. But the one that stood out the most to me again was D Nice. He has just been so fantastic. He's been playing songs that just take you back to middle school, songs that you used to listen to your watch your mom and your grandma listen to, and they loved those. That was their songs, and just, you know, songs that took you back to high school. Just he was taking it all the way back, and it just brought back so many memories, and it was just so fantastic. And I just it's just so cool how he did it. And it ended up making him just like blow up in a couple of days. I mean, he went from like, I think he said he was at like 200 and something thousand followers on Instagram. In a few days, he's now like 1.5 million. And he was like on the Today Show. Well, was it today? No, the CBS Morning News with Gail. I think like Jimmy Fallon interviewed him. And then I saw even today, Oprah was interviewing him. Of course, these interviews are not face to face. They're just on the internet. But still, you know, it was amazing, you know, like his come up off of this he was just DJing for his friends. You know, he wasn't even trying to do this in a big, you know, just to get attention or anything like that. He just happened to be doing it with his friends, and it just blew up, word of mouth. Crazy. I know I saw it trending, and that's what made me go to his page. And I'm like, what's going on? And I never knew that he was even a DJ. And then I found out that I guess he's like a DJ for celebrities. He's like a celebrity DJ. And, you know, he's the man out here. I never knew that. I didn't know that, you know, but he is a fantastic DJ. If you have a chance to check him out, I say check him out. You know, he's really good. I mean, after we go back to normal, if he's ever DJing anywhere in the city, like LA, I would love to go to wherever he is. I'm there if I can get in. You know, because some of the DJing that he does is like exclusive. So if he has like a regular, like, you know, if he DJs somewhere and it's like open to the public, I definitely am there. What I meant is I know like he does like a lot of private parties, I guess, from what I've been hearing. She exclusive parties were, you know, just celebs and things like that. So that's the word on the street. I don't know if that's really true, but hey, wherever you go, DJ Nice, I'm there to support. But anyways, guys, I just kind of wanted to come on and check on you guys, see how you're doing. Are you making it through? How are you feeling? And to kind of like see if you guys had the opportunity to watch the DJ or the D Nice lives. I keep want to call him DJ D Nice, but D Nice, if you guys saw his lives, what you guys think? I thought it was really cool. I mean, I really did. I loved it. I loved it. And I watched him for several days that he was on. I was actually really disappointed on the days that he didn't come on. I'm like, oh, no D Nice? What? So, yeah, I think it was yesterday. I'm pretty sure I started watching him on Saturday and then he was on Sunday. And I don't think he was on it yesterday or maybe Monday. I don't think he wasn't on Monday or Tuesday or something like that. Anyways, but he came back today, which was really fantastic. And it's just great. Listening to great music, it gets you in a better mood. And we need that. So all you DJs out there, thank you for DJing and, you know, keeping our spirits up. I need to look and see like who's really like, who are the DJs out there DJing. So when D Nice is not on, I can have like some other options because I love listening to music and it's just like makes the vibe a little funner when it's like, you know, you just see like this whole group of people that are involved as well. So which is what D Nice did. He brought all of us together. It was so cool. And then you saw all the like celebrities coming in. I don't even know. It was so many celebrities. I know like Drake, Michelle Obama, Oprah, just, oh my gosh, all kinds of celebrities. I can't even just, I saw Janelle Monáe. I think I'm saying her name right. I saw her in there. I think it was today. Selena Gomez was in there today. Just so many celebrities were in there. Just, oh gosh, I don't know why. Diddy was in there a few days. And I'm trying to think, like, just guys, so many A-list celebrities. It was crazy. And then, of course, all of us regular people were in there too, and it was just lit. So I definitely appreciate him doing that. D Nice, you are my new hero. You are my new fave. Listen, I'm here for you. You're a little cutie pie. You know, you were just positive. You were, I have nothing but good words to say about D Nice. You know, he's just, yeah. Anyways, well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I just came on to ramble with you guys. You know, it's just, I'm just home being self, what do you call it? Just not like being around too many people, not, I don't know, like not socializing the way I used to, I guess. I'm doing my part, is what I'm trying to say. I'm doing my part to not, you know, cause problems with the situation we have going on. You know, I think I've done a great job. I will be so happy and thankful when this is all over. I'm going to go out. I cannot wait to go out and hang out with friends and just do all the things that I used to do. And yeah, I'm really excited to just get back to normalcy and just being home when I want to be home and being able to go out when I want to go out. I can't wait, but I can't emphasize how much I understand that I'm doing this. We're doing this for the greater good. I understand that, but it just doesn't take away from the fact that, you know, we all are ready to get back out there into the world and enjoy all the things that we used to enjoy. You know, it's just, yeah. Anyways, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. And I really hope that you guys are okay out there. I know some are better than others, as I said, you know, and I know this is tough. It's tough. It's tough. They should be giving away free counseling sessions for everybody when this is all over, so people can run and get a little therapy when it's done, just to make sure that mental is okay, because it can take a toll on somebody just staying inside. And this is coming from someone who loves, you know, my environment at home. I like being at home. I enjoy being at home. I've made things to where it's comfortable for me and I have everything I need. And I actually like being home, you know. But at the same time, I also do like to be able to go out and do things, especially like see friends, hang out with friends, things like that, you know, to be social. And that's just me. I'm just one individual. There are people who do not like to be at home, period. I don't care how nice their house is. There are people who prefer to be out and about, you know, and those people, I'm sure, are just dying right now, you know, to get out of the house. So it is something to think about, the mental impact of this potentially will have on people and may already be having on some. It's a lot. It's a lot. But we're all in this together. You know, we're all in this together. We got to stick together and be nice to each other. And like I said in my last video, please stop buying all the damn toilet paper. I mean, all of the toilet paper. I mean, it's just like, oh my gosh. The toilet paper thing is driving me crazy. But anyways, I'm not going to go there. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.